Wait 1 second. What the fuck does Oregon mean? Don't fuck with me, Ronnie, today. Don't fuck with me. This is going to be white. And this is going to be yellow and red. Are you getting it? Those are kind of ugly. Alright. Lineups look accurate.
But now the real work begins as they get set to defend their home court. Welcome fans to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Wizards on Sunday, then on Tuesday.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. They've got the mayor. Smart is out there with Big Dog. Then it's T, and it's Jack in at the 4. And for Seattle, White is out there with Smith. Then it's Junior, and it's Young, and it's Knight in at the 2. Greg is a point guard. What is it you like to see from that position on the 4?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot, and you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defense, I mean, that stuff's important as well, but so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
Just 3 to shoot, and the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Wall. Just 2 to shoot, and Junior throws it down.
Ooh, a little extra on that.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now, here's Wall. Here's T. And so it looks like the Wizards will take possession here. And Wall kicks to Smart. Traps in the tray.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here's Seattle. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team. Here's Young. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Smart, wide open, he fires. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Here's Knight. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And that one falls for Knight. Knight hits them both. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Now Beal. His last outing, he had 8 points. The pass to T. There's the three, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Now, here is Young. 25 points last game. Nailed from three-point land.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answer each other from range.
Wall go up.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And Young, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got his second basket of the game.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against the rim.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort and he brings the energy.
T, the pass to Wall. Here's Smart. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 3 assists in the game. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Hits it from three-point range. Young's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Carter, he's checked in for Seattle. Snow comes in for Knight. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Morris is checked in for Beal. And so it's Young who brings it up for Seattle. Pass to Junior. Carter outside. Tries a three. Good on the three-point shot. Los Angeles trails by 5. Outside, Smart. Kicks it to Wall. Pass to Morris. Smart on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jack. Basket good.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the deck.
So the wing on the left. Snow from outside. And again, Seattle with the triple.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Morris dishes the Wall. Outside, Smart. Morris trying to free himself up. And Smart the bucket on the assist by Wall. Smart's got 12 points in the game. Throws it up high. And then Smith with the dunk.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Smart. 11-point game his last outing. Outside, Wall. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And it's definitely been a shootout here. The first team that actually starts playing some defense may end up having the edge.
Some changes for Seattle. Nice check in for Junior. And it's Wagner in for Smith. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. And now that we have some time away from it, Steve, how strange and wild were the NBA playoffs in the bubble?
You know, Kevin, having players see each other in hallways while going to battle later that night was definitely different. Spending that much time together. We'll eventually look back and view it as one of the most interesting times in the NBA history.
Here's Snow. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Snow's got 5.
Yeah, complete focus right now. Such an impressive start to this game. 100% from the field.
Phillips, the pass to Ray. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And it's Seattle with the ball. Young pass tonight. From 13, Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists now tonight.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Now, here is Morris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Phillips. And Morris throws it down.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
A shot by Knight, no good. 1:36 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's the great one. Charity strike shot. Again, Los Angeles.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play change for him. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Seattle.
Well, they're having a lot of success from mid-range in the first half. Always nice to have that jumper to fall back on.
And keep an eye on the three-point shooting because that has been a factor as well. If they can maintain that current form, they can be successful.
And that one falls for Knight. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the first. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Look at the stats for him.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately. just by looking at that true shooting percentage, it's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Morris passes to Phillips. 1:03 left in the first quarter. Here's the general, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
The D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
Here's Snow. He has 5. Six to shoot. Shoots the 3. Wagner, good. And Seattle leads by 2.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answer each other from range.
Here's the great one, and Big Red gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul can take you right out of it.
Some changes for Seattle. White comes in for Cook, and Knight subbed in for Snow. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Beal's checked in. Now here's Beal. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Beal against Young, driving inside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Beal. Deep. And Shake and Bake picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Seattle leads by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
And it's Wall with the ball for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2, so the Wizards 5 right now. You've got the kid. Big Dog is out there with Smart. Then there's the mayor, and it's T at center. I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your AD.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Seattle shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Tight game here in Portland.
Yeah, sometimes the matchups just aren't in your favor no matter what you do. It seems like your opponent does it better.
You know, they were reacting rather than dictating. I thought they played scared all night.
And Seattle's shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. Passes to White. Smith on the wing for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Smith's got 8.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
his time here. And Jack kicks the wall. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. There's Beal with the three. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Beal's got it all tied up now for the Wizards.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answer each other from range.
Now, here is Knight. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last. Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. Look at Wall, third in rebounding, and what a physical presence inside.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
Here's Junior. 5 points in the game. 4 on the clock. And it's White missing. The 19-foot shot. Second shot opportunity. And it's Speedy with the foul. That's his first foul. A different look for Seattle. Carter, he's checked in for White. Snow comes in for Big Red. Young is subbed in for Knight. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Morris is checked in for Beal. Here's T. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. Here's Young. He's got 7. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. To the middle. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Outside, Smart. Wall wide open. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And that's 11 points for Wall.
I mean, he hit that shot from the next town over, Kev. What a shot.
Seattle making a change here. You have to like what we've been seeing from Easy Breezy.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
Hunter on the wing. Smith outside. Here's the pass to Romero. Here's Junior. And Junior throws it down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that. Morris passes to T. Morris outside. Right side Jack. Back to Morris. Pocket 6. Ball against Smith. Wall, no luck.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Now here is Carter. He averages about 5 points a game. Young for 3. Oh, good. That's miss number 2 against 3 makes from the field. outside Wall. Smart passes to Morris. And a miss there on the triple. And so Young will bring it up for Seattle. Romero packed in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists tonight. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now here's Wall. He's got 11. A 3 from Morris. Offensive rebound. For Seattle, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the second quarter so far. Smith the pass to Young. Back to Smith. In the corner, it's Junior. The dish to Young. Over Morris. That one doesn't drop. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Pass to Wall. Launches it. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Let's have a look at the league's top scorers for the past month. To say these guys have been hot is an understatement. And you take a look at Smith, 3rd in the league. He typically dominates out. He can seemingly score at will.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
And here's Young. He's got 7. Outside Knight. Trying to get open is Knight. And there's Knight. That's good on the assist from Young. Knight's got 5.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There has been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Here's the great one. From the top of the key, he buries it. The great one's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
To the left wing. The general passes to Shakin. Here's the great one. Morris outside. Shakin Bake, defended by Carter. And it's sent back by Carter. Yes, that goes in. Shakin Bake's got his first points of the night. For Seattle, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Morris against Young. Knight for 3. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Los Angeles trails by 3. Pass to Phillips. Out to the right wing. Pass to the general. Plenty of space. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there. For Seattle, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Over to the wing. Here's Phillips. And the Wizards hit again from deep. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now, here's Knight. 11 points for him in that last game against Washington. Now, here is Carter. It's Young on the wing. 5 to shoot. Smith finds Knight. From down in the low post, it goes. Knight's got 7 points.
I love the ball movement there. He put that hot silver platter, just served him up.
The pass to Phillips. There's 37 seconds left now here in the second. Ball's not loose. It's stolen by Carter. Young with the ball. Carter right side. Puts up a three. Hands it from downtown. And it's a 3-point Seattle lead.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's the great one. Inside. Young with the steal. It's stolen by Morris.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there. Oh, he got the ball.
I can't believe it.
It's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
I didn't think that shot had any chance of going in. Just shows you that anything can happen in this game.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Seattle ahead, up by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, it's a hard game so far. Going into the second half, what will you tell your team?
Just got to compete. Keep competing, trust each other, and make plays.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Bernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. And I'm Kevin Harlan. Checking out Seattle. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well, they've been great at creating good shots on a consistent basis. It's that simple. You win the game by easier baskets than your opponent. They've been doing that, and a good ball movement, good player movement, and good body movement is the big reason.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, those second chance points are huge, and they only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody. With Kevin Hart.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Lemaire having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. They've got Young. White is out there with Smith. Then there's Speedy, and it's Junior at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Pass tonight. Over in the corner, White. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. White's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. There's Beal with the three, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answer each other from range.
Young best tonight. Back to Young. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And it's White missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to T. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Wizards have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 3 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one would give them the lead. And Seattle making a change here. Wagner's checked in. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And so Young will bring it up for Seattle. It's White on the wing. Back to Young. Passes it tonight. Now White. From past the arc. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. Take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the 3rd quarter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Wall.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Knight with 3. Trains the three-pointer. Knight's got 11 points.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. Outside, Smart. And the pass to Beal for the 3. No good on that one.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Junior. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
For Seattle, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Beal against Young. And Beal gets it to go. And it's Seattle with the ball. 3-point lead. Young outside. That's tipped. Now Beal. 8 points for him. Right around 3 minutes into the 2nd half. And Wall kicks to Beal. Shot clock at 6. From deep. And it's White with the rebound. Seattle leading by 3. Out tonight. Young sets a screen for Knight. And he drives in from 13 feet. It goes down. Knight's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Smart. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 5 assists in the game.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Seattle calls timeout.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes, a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Ice checked in for Seattle. Smith comes in for 9. You better keep your hands up if you've been playing with these guys over the past month, because if you're open, they'll find you. You take a look at Beal, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
Smith on the way. 11 points in the game. And stolen by Knight. It's good. Knight's got 9 points. Los Angeles trails by 4. To the wing right side. Oh, Beal in position. Lays it up and banks it in. 10 points for him. For Seattle, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Smith on the wing. Pass to Young. Now here's White. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And it's Smith missing. The Wizards shooting 65%. An outstanding offensive display from them. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. For the Wizards, Shake and Bake comes in for the kill. And Morris subbed in for Beal. And it's Seattle with the ball. A 2-point game. Here's Wagner. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Pass to Palmer. It's blocked. Phillips, the pass to the general. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Seattle?
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. And here's Young. 10 points for him. Into the lane, and Young with the stop.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Here's the great one. 7 points in the game. Passes it to the general. Back to Morris for the tie. And it's Seattle with the rebound. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. To the right side. Here's Wagner. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. It's tipped. To the left side wing. Here's the general. They get it back. There's the killer two-handed slam.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession. Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Look at the chosen one. He's been playing really well.
This guy is killing you, and so far I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
Junior's checked in for Seattle. That comes in for Young. Los Angeles making a switch here. .109 left in the third quarter. Morris passes to T. Wizards passing it around. Morris outside. Now the pass to T. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Outside Knight. Smith right side, and the dunk by Smith.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Phillips, the pass to T. High post shot. Again, the Wizards score.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
And with that height, he can get a clean look on any shot at any time.
The drive by Smith. Doesn't go, only his third miss in 9 tries. Here's the great one. Morris with a screen on Smith. Here's T. That misses off the back. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Seattle leads by 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Smart. The mayor is out there with the kid. Then it's T. And it's Beal in at the point. Dishes to Smart. Puts it up. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 3 assists tonight.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
But they recover it. Pass to Junior. Right side, Knight. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Junior, and it's Seattle with another.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Beal, the pass to Wall. Back to Beal. Outside, Wall. Outside, Smart. Three-pointer. Here's Jack. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Huge play on the offensive glass there to get more second chance points. He's only getting more physical as this game wears on.
You know what? That was perfect timing on that possession. Huge play in the game. They needed those points right now.
And it's Junior missing. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Wizards. Trailing by 2. Outside, Wall. Pass to T. That misses, and a chance to tie it there.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
They could have tied it up. That was a huge opportunity they missed.
Smith kicks to White. Passes it to Wagner. Beal against Knight. Here's Wagner. His three-pointers off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Beal, the pass to T to take the lead. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 4 assists now tonight.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
Down low. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Young's checked in for Seattle. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Beal dishes the Wall. Here's Smart. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
How about his aggressiveness from 3? He caught fire in the first half. Now hits his second one since the break. He's a bad, bad man.
Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. White finds Young. Smith wide open. He fired. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
Outside, Smart. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For Seattle, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Young outside. Back to Knight. Fires the 3. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Now it's a 5-point Seattle lead.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Here's Jack. No good on the shot. White with the defensive effort. Seattle leading by 5. The pass to Young. Knight kicks to Young. Outside, White. Then again, Seattle with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
A moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game. Insanity.
Yeah, it's his job to keep their offense ticking, and tonight he's earned his keep. He's been able to find open teammates everywhere, feeding the post, creating open jump shots on the perimeter. His passing has been the best element of his game.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. We're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. They're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
To the inside. T. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And now it's just a 4-point Seattle lead.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
Nice check in for Snow.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeouts to kind of let them catch their breath.
It's White on the wing. Cloak loose. Smart against Young. Smart passes to T. He's feeling it. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 4th assist in this one.
That's a huge basket, just taking advantage of the size mismatch and able to drain that mid-range jump shot. Really good basket.